Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys a CT side pistol setup that you can run on Mirage for the CT side. I'm going to show you guys how to set up 3 players over at B site on the pistol round. A lot of teams like to put 3 players at B, 1 player towards A, and 1 player at middle. It's a very common setup, and I'm going to show you guys how to set up these 3 players at B site, so it's very effective to have 3 players at B, because a lot of teams say, okay, we're going to have 3 players at B, but they never really set these players up so it matters that there are 3 players at B. So basically the setup's going to run, you have 1 player playing CT on A, just kind of like how everybody would, 1 player playing window, and you have your 3 people at B. Okay, your first guy at B is going to play on plat. Right? He's going to be this guy that's going to play right here, just kind of up against this bench, just holding this angle. That's all he's going to do. Your second player is going to be a cat player, who's going to be, if they go away, he can make a quick rotator. If they try going out mid, he can come over here and just, peek out top mid and do that thing over there. But if he goes B like I was hoping, he's just going to come right over here and just hold this position, this angle in the window. That's all he's going to do. Your third player is going to be the spotter. He's going to guy that's going to spot apartments. So you can do this one of 2 ways. He can come over here, he can jump spot. You just keep going back and forth till he spots them. Or you can do it the way that I prefer, and he stands on top of Van with his pistol drawn, and he holds the angle waiting for them to peek. And then when he sees them, he takes a shot and instantly falls back. No matter what though, right when he spots them, he has to fall back to this position right here and hold this position, holding this angle into a window. What this is going to do is that when the terrorists start running out, start flooding out on the B site, they're going to be getting shot in the back, in the face, and then when they move up a little bit forward, they're getting shot from plat. So no matter what, they're getting shot by 2 people at once from the back and from the front. And this is just a very good setup you can do. A lot of teams, when they go B, don't like, the only time the strategy really isn't effective is when the team does a full smoke off on B. I'm talking they would need to use like 4 smokes to smoke off all of cat and then like all of site. That's the only time the strategy really isn't as effective, because it blocks off all the angles and it just doesn't make the whole setup work as it should. But generally the setup will work if they do come B, because they are getting shot in the front and in the back by 2 people at once at all times. If you have the guy that's playing on plat, play right here though, instead of right here, you have him play right here. For a few steps, they are getting shot by 3 players at once as they come out, and then it's still a good position. Now, if you're very scared about playing the position on plat, it's okay. You are very close up against the Glock. Hopefully, you can at least get the first guy that runs right into your crosshair. Because all they're gonna do is they come out on plat, they're just walking right into your crosshair. You don't really have to like reposition that much your crosshair. They're just gonna walk right into it. And even if this player on plat dies, your 2 players that are still alive towards B can still be in good positions to hold the site. You have 1 guy that can still play his long range angle on cat, and you still have 1 guy that's on the site, and he can hold this. And then if this guy wants, he can take a few shots and come out and take a few shots right here if he wants to do that too. That can be a possible position. That's the setup pretty much on B. If they rush the site though, as this guy, okay, if they rush the site, they're probably going to see this guy getting up on plat. So it's going to be a little rough for him. One thing that I was thinking about doing was actually having this plat guy have flashes. So what he could do is call out a pop flash. So when they spot them, he can toss a pop flash and peek with it and stuff like that. That was something I was thinking about doing, and also would be good for if they rush, where he could toss a pop flash and peek with the pop flash. If you want to have the guy on plat with nades, that could be a possibility. Now, one thing real quick before we end, I want to talk about the CT player and go over a common mistake that is made by the CT player when the terrorists do come A. Now, because a lot of teams play retake on A, a lot of terrorist teams like to come A site with this same strategy. It's a very common strategy: to smoke off stairs and to smoke off jungle, and then they push CT. And a common mistake that this CT player makes is that he tries to fight them. He doesn't really just take a few shots and fall back. He's trying to actively fight them and get picks, when this is not the right way he should be doing it. I think he needs to be taking a few shots and then falling back to this position, playing a little bit more passive. Because once the CT player dies, it's really hard for the rest of his team to get back into the round and make it the retake. Like, they need to be hitting some miracle shots done. So what he should be doing is, he sees these smokes coming over. If if you can tell they're gonna push CT, like right when he sees only 2 smokes coming over here, he should assume they are going to push CT, and a lot of teams will push CT on T-side pistol because it's very easy to hold that site then with CT control. So he starts to see him flood out. He sees the 2 smokes, starts to see him flood out, take a few shots, fall back, and they're gonna push. So he's just gonna walk right into his crosshair and just kind of play like an Oppa would. Just kind of lead them into his crosshair and stay alive as they just keep walking into his crosshair, keep leading them into his crosshair. Now over time, once he sees those smokes coming over, probably players from B will rotate. You'll probably have this cat player. If you want, he could rotate for connector. I think this cat player, if they do go A, could actually have a chance to just get an early flank off if he really wanted. But there should be at least a guy coming through market. If he plays this guy comms good, this guy will have his pistol out and waiting for these guys that push CT to try and kill this guy if he's staying alive like how he should and not fighting. Because right when you stay up here and they push you, you're dead, you lose CT control, it's very hard for your team to get back into that round. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably be making more stuff like this, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.